Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome to the first edition of the assessment. Actually, you people, what Colombia or Corona has done to us in this life? Yeah, and I'm speaking of Corona. You guys, Corona is very real. COVID-19 is very real. So please make sure you stay safe and make sure you wash your hands with soap and water, and also move around with your hand sanitizers and face masks. How are you guys doing? My name is Boswan. This is the beautiful
Andrea. I missed you guys so much. I didn't miss you. See my face. I missed you guys.
We've missed you guys so much. So you guys, I know a lot of things have happened. A lot of things, so many gist has gone down. But the one I'm going to talk about today is one that was on Twitter. It's about the Pastor Adeboye tweet, the Pastor Adeboye trend. So you guys just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Don't go nowhere.
Don't go anywhere.
Be right back.
Yeah.
I'm a savage. Classy, Buji, Ratchet.
So yeah, it's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Hey guys, welcome back. See, the lockdown thing, I was on TikTok for the longest time.
I can imagine. It's your thing.
No, see, I really enjoyed it. Now, speaking of the lockdown thing, we heard the news of the third mainland bridge
about, oh my God, that's going to be very terrible.
You guys.
Not just for people staying on the island alone.
It's for everybody. In my opinion, I feel that they should have done it during the lockdown. They should have repaired the road or done maintenance during the lockdown when people were in the house.
Maybe the crack or the vibration hadn't become very conspicuous then. Like,
were we supposed to wait for the vibration to come? Anyway, let's just move to the major gist. Yeah. Now, over the week, Pastor Adeboye celebrated his wife's birthday and he put out a speech in which people responded. People were dragging feminists and all that. Now, let me read the part of the speech that really got to me. Now, this is what he said. The Bible in Ephesians 5:23 says, "For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church." Yeah. Then the husband is the head of the wife. No matter how educated or successful you are, your husband is your head, and you must regard him as such at all times. It is a terrible thing for a husband to feel his wife is his head. Many men are misbehaving in their marriages simply because they want to establish that they are the head of their wives. Okay. Andrea.
First of all, I always feel like people are always waiting for Pastor Adeboye to put out something and immediately attack. Like they are always attacking this man. And I don't get the point. He's putting out, fine, we might be in different generations and you feel whatever works for him then might not really apply now. But that doesn't mean you should come out disrespectfully to him. That man, apart from the fact that he's a spiritual head, he's also, he should be more than, he should be close to 80 years. He's 80. Where did we lose our respect? Where did we lose it? Because it's really, because the amount of people that would come under the comment section, and these blogs are not even really helping issues, because they would just literally pick it and lift it, whatever he says, and even probably twist it and put it there and wait for people to come and feast on it. Because it's really somehow
my group. First off, I do not agree that I do not like the fact that people dragged him. Yes, I respect him, I understand his opinion, but this is, I think, the reason why people were triggered. But then again, they shouldn't be triggered. It's Pastor Adeboye. It was his generation. My own argument here is that statement is, you can't tell the woman to be responsible for my own insecurities. Why can't I heal myself? How can I say because of the man feels the wife is there, that's why he's going out to misbehave to prove a point? That is where I have an issue. Because we have a lot of impressionable young men. Most men have quite impressed, especially this generation. This generation that is filled with entitled men. That one now.
That's the most important word, entitled men.
A lot of entitled men are around the world, like around, especially in Nigeria. They're like, oh, they will not say, oh, we see car from Kini. You are saying this. They say, no matter your education, you must serve me. That's what got to me. I think the society should start training men, should start raising men to say, see, no one is responsible to make you feel good. No one has to massage your ego to make you feel good.
Do you remember where a woman, I think there was a certain scenario that happened recently where a woman, I think she lost her husband, and I think she had an intention to remarry, and the son was like, how can my mother marry? She has to take permission from me or from the rest of my siblings and I before she can go ahead and get married.
Imagine, like, because so who are you?
Your mother, like, women are being put in that space where their happiness is tied down or depends on the man or the kids. Like, so your mother has to take permission to be happy. take permission from you to be happy for real. Like, how does this thing work, honestly? Because it's really, really annoying.
It annoys me.
And
really
it has
annoying.
been a trend. I don't. Although it's good that things are beginning to open up and women are beginning to become self-conscious of themselves. Because I see this thing going a long way. Because most people are taking this same mindset their parents have passed down to them. They are taking it and running with it. If you talk to an average maybe 20-year-old boy of this generation, he will still have the same thing to say like his father would. Like, okay, let's say like 70% of them will still have the same mindset his father of maybe the 60s or the 80s will have. And this is really, really disheartening.
It is disheartening. And see, my own is that women shouldn't be dragged or held responsible for the man's happiness. Yeah. Now, there were so many tweets on that I saw on Twitter that really got to me, and I'm going to be reading some for you now. Here is at Alan_your next BF. He said, it is really funny how unmarried people know better than Pastor Adeboye, who has been happily married for over 50 years. He's giving you expo to a successful marriage, and instead of taking notes, you are claiming woke. This woke Twitter and feminism don't time me. This is what's annoying me. This is what you thank God you said by yourself. That was what was happening. That was what made his own marriage successful. And they are dragging feminism again. Now, another one from Al_Amen_Yabo. He said, if feminism stands for defending women, fighting for their rights, and fighting to get women proper education, then I don't have a problem with it. But if it stands for hating men, pushing lesbianism and false rape accusation, then it's bull, whatever. Now, I'm going to respond to this. Feminism is all about the well-being of the woman. Feminism just says that, see, you guys, the woman is a human being, treat her as one. First. Feminism isn't about hating men. It's not about hating men. Here is at Tommy_VCTT. My goodness, Twitter names. You are really dumb if you think hating men is part of the feminist agenda. No, stupid. You're a sexist. You have no idea on what feminism is. So, now, and that's even more like, see, this is what annoyed me. People are now dragging feminism into the speech, which is what annoys me. I think men, honestly, I've said it before, I think men are afraid of feminists. Because a feminist knows what she wants. A feminist knows that, see, this thing you are doing, it's not right. You can't hold me responsible for your happiness. Yes, okay, you guys, for example, a housewife that cooks for the husband, there's nothing wrong. You guys just have to have an agreement.
That's just the point of everything.
Talk about it.
You guys have to have an agreement as a husband
and wife.
That's just, see, to each its own.
Exactly.
If what works for you, fine. If you feel cooking for it, because from what I think personally, I feel these things should be done out of a place of love, not an obligation. That I am cooking for my husband or doing these things for my family because I am doing this in out of a place of love. Exactly. It is not an obligation. It doesn't mean I have to do this. If a time comes where I am so busy and I cannot do these things, and my husband should be able to understand that, okay, maybe getting the help at this particular point in time is normal and is helpful for me at that point in time, because he doesn't see it as an obligation. So I feel it still boils down to men understanding these things that a woman is not obligated to.
This is the cocoa of the oral. This is the point that we are trying to make.
Exactly.
Now, what I will say finally on this topic is that, first of all, I understand Pastor Adeboye, and that is what worked for his family. Exactly. That's what worked for his marriage. Exactly. Now, the society as a whole should know that, they have to bring up men in the proper way. So let's stop bringing up entitled men.
That's where it starts from.
I'm telling you.
Because you have a family of, let's say, 5 kids, and maybe 4 are girls, and the last one is a boy.
You not tell the boy to go and lounge.
The boy will probably not do anything, and the girl, because he will have that mindset, or the parents will probably baby him and make him feel like he's better off than the other siblings.
Is the one, because
siblings
don't
the golden child. Exactly. And that's where it starts from. That same boy will grow up and get married and still have the same mindset.
That's the attitude.
Yeah.
So the society as a whole should just change that narrative and say, boys and girls are meant to be in the kitchen. Exactly. Boys and girls are meant, both of us need to be boys, girls and boys. Let's all be domesticated together. Exactly. It's not only girls are allowed to sweep the floor. Boys to sweep the floor. Yeah. Clean your house. Don't expect one auntie from Surulere or one auntie from Lekki to come and be cleaning your house before you by yourself. You guys, again.
Family is the foundation of everything in society.
I think it's the society as a whole.
Because if this thing goes on, it will still resonate to domestic violence. When a man feels a woman is not doing
what
she's
supposed to do in his head.
Exactly.
In his head.
It will result to violence.
That's why we have so many things.
Exactly.
People just misyan anyhow. They don't talk anyhow. And that's why the reason why I felt some kind of way about that speech was because Pastor Adeboye he's a great man. Everybody loves him, and he has impressionable young people following him. And again, I get that. That is his mindset, and that's his generation, and that's what worked for him. But then again, this is a new generation where these men are entitled. That's my problem. I know he owes us nothing. I understand that fact. But see, you guys, if I keep talking about it, we will not leave it. Anyway, you guys, that's all I have to say on this particular topic. Do you have anything to say again?
I think that's all. That's all. Men should do better.
Yeah.
And parents, both men and women, should do better in training their boys.
Yes, this society.
Don't neglect them.
Don't neglect
Don't
the
only
boys.
put your eyes on your girl child.
Both
Your
of
boy
them.
child is as important as your girl child is. Take it or leave it, because like I said, it will span through a whole lot of things: domestic violence, self-esteem, and a whole lot of issues that we encounter.
You just brought up one topic.
So
let's just move on. I'm holding myself because that's self-esteem thing. Anyway, you guys, thank you. That's all we can take. And guess what, guys? We are having the Big Brother Bbnaija assessment is coming. No, Big Brother is starting on the 19th of January. So we are going to be assessing. I and Andrea, we shall be doing it. Please stay with me. Don't dump me.
I'm here.
Please don't dump me. So you guys, you do not want to miss it. Now make sure you subscribe and follow us on all our social media handles. From me to you, I say mwah, au revoir. Have a wonderful day.
Yes, and do not forget to catch me up on the news on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays on Resource TV. Peace out.
Bye.